going somewhere special, come with me and you'll see where I end up. There we go everybody, that's where I am going today. It's in there. Burns's cottage. Everybody, I'm here at Robbie Burns Museum. Here is the map of where I'm going. We are up here at the Burns cottage. We're going to follow the path all the way down once we leave here, through Poets Path, down to the Burns Museum and then end up at the Briggy Doon. And today it's an anniversary of 200 odd years since they unveiled that to the public, so we'll go there in a wee while. So come with me to Robbie Burns cottage.
So what is it? Is it one?
On the 25th of January 1759, Robert Burns was born in a small cottage in Alloa. You're just about to see it. That's Tam O'Shanter on his horse. Well, if you are not familiar with the Tam O'Shanter story or the Robbie Burns story, I'll take you through the history of him. He's a famous poet here in Scotland. He's done poems such as To a Mouse and To a Haggis and A Fair Kiss and A Red Red Rose, and song Auld Lang Syne is sung all around the world at New Year. It's a National Trust for Scotland tourist attraction. Robert would become Scotland's favourite son and national bard, an extraordinary poet and an international icon. His works are a cornerstone of Scotland's literacy, and his legacy has held firm over 2 centuries. There's a wee path you can walk further on, but I'm not going down that way today. Let's go into the museum. Entering into Robert's birthplace, this museum is an ideal place to discover both the man and the works. This flagship museum compresses sites across the village of Alloa, taking you from an open-air tributes to landmark buildings from the bard's life. The cottage is where Burns was born and where his personal belongings and handwriting manuscripts are. And he ventured into the famous settings of the greatest works of Tam O'Shanter. And this little area is where the farm animals were kept. It was joined onto the house, where him and his mum and his brothers and sisters stayed. This is where Robert Burns used to sleep and live, and that's his brothers and sisters. You've got Annabella, Agnes, Gilbert and Robbie Burns, and that's where he used to sleep. There's the timeline.
drive today. And the, I don't know if there was Tidelines Book Festival that they had an accents some coordinator and then do bits for our kids. You'll be busy over the summer, eh? Oh, was it? The cafe was not. Absolutely not. November this is
Oh, when you're coming to Burns Cottage, look underneath the wall, and there's wee different like art styles under the wall to represent Burns' mum. That one there's Burns and his mum running away, and that's his mum and dad. I think they just get married. As you come out of Burns Cottage, you turn right. And there's a car park there as well that you can park, but you turn right at Burns Cottage and cross the road when it's safe. And we're going down the Poets Path now. If you recognise Burns' work, then you'll understand what you're about to see. It's safe to cross over. Still safe to cross over. It's a 30 zone if anybody's driving here. We're going down Wilton Way. You're turning left right here, going down Poets Path. Show you what's on and what's coming up. So, monument to a mouse. It's fondly known as Timrus Beastie. Timorous Beastie, sorry. The giant mouse cast in bronze, immortalised in Burns' poem To a Mouse, which he wrote after accidentally ploughing up a real mouse's nest as winter approached. Wee slicket cowering timorous beastie, oh what a panic in thy breastie. A fond kiss. There we go, and in Poets Path. You might hear me butchering some of Burns' poems. I might speak Scottish, but I can't speak Scottish, if that makes sense. Although I should learn. Can't speak Scots. Well, the wee lamp posts up there, I've got wee bits of art on them. It's perfectly safe to walk down during the day. There's nobody about, but it does become a wee bit more busy when the season kicks in and there are a lot of tourists. There's Tam O'Shanter on his horse. Scottish delicacy. It's the haggis, napes and tatties. You'll read about that poem when we get into the museum. And there's wee Cowris Timorous Beastie. Go down that way the people are going towards the museum, or you can turn right and go towards the Brigadoon and the Old Kirk. By the looks of it, somebody's getting married in the Brigadoon Hotel. See in the distance there is where that van moves at the road. There's a piper standing. I'll try and get a video of him. We're crossing the road now, getting into the Old Kirk. There we go, the Old Kirk. This is the grave of Robert Burns' father, William. Robert wrote the lines on the back of the stone. Robert's sister Isabella is also buried here with her daughter Agnes and Isabella. You can see that properly. It's not very clear. Yeah, they're not very clear, are they? It's a nice looking stone, I like that. This is us coming up to the Brigadoon Hotel. You can get married in here. I've just seen the piper who was playing the bagpipes a wee moment ago. I did ask for a photo, but he didn't want a photo, so it's fine, it's okay. Let's see what the Brigadoon, that bridge that you see is the Brigadoon bridge. We'll cross over here. It's a cracking building, isn't it? The Brigadoon House. Let's go in. This is us in the Brigadoon Hotel. There's the bride there. That's where you get married. Let's sit down and have a wee drink in here. There's the Brigadoon. Let's pick it up. I have a really, really nice meal in here. I've got myself a wee lemonade. No idea what that says. It's all lying fine. I'm in the Brigadoon Hotel at the moment, having a wee drink. I'm about to go into the Burns Museum. Here is a price list of drinks in the hotel. It's not too bad. Food's amazing already. Coming to the side of the Brigadoon Hotel, we can come to Tam O'Shanter Bridge, and you'll see a better view in a moment once I turn the corner. Robbie Burns Museum, the Tam O'Shanter Monument, and the Burns Cottage is all ticketed, and it's £12, or you can sign up for a National Trust for Scotland card and you get into any National Trust visitor attractions for free. So this is one of the National Trust for Scotland attractions. So the Brigadoon Bridge over the River Doon dates from the 1400s and was the main crossing point where over the river when Robert Burns was a child and his father William crossed the bridge every day on his way to and from work near the Doonside estate. Many years later, Robert returned to the landscape of his youth and found inspiration here for two of his best loved works, the Banks of Doon and the Tam O'Shanter. The brig has been saved twice from demolition. The Brigadoon over the River Doon dates from the 1400s and was the main crossing point over the river when Robert Burns was a child. His father William crossed the bridge every day on his way to and from work at the nearby Doon estate. Many years later, Robert returned to the landscape of his youth and found inspiration here for two of his best loved works, the Banks of Doon and Tam O'Shanter. The brig has been saved twice from demolition thanks to the connection with the port. And that's the brig there. We can actually go down that wee bit down there. Again, it's very narrow, so be careful when you're coming over. No narrow, bumpy. It's very cobbly and a bit slippy. And this is where Robert Burns and his father crossed the bridge every day. And that's the hotel that I've just came from. You can actually go down to the grounds down there and walk around and get your photo took in the thing. Really, really slippy. That monument right there celebrated 200 years of it being open to the public today. There was a celebration earlier and I missed it. But it's free to walk round about. You can walk to the top of it and it's absolutely beautiful on a good day. You can see for ages and ages and ages. It's beautifully kept. You'll read all about these.
When chapel bellies leave the street, and breathing neighbours meet, as marketplace are wearing late, and folk begin to tap the gate, while we sit goods lit and nappy, and getting foo and unca happy, without on the land Scots miles, the mosses, water, slaps and stiles, lie between us and our hame, where sits our sulky sullen dame, gathering her brows like gathering storm, nursing her wrath to keep it warm. This truth found honest Tam O'Shanter, as he frae air in night did canter, all there, while never tune surpasses for honest men one he lost.
Let's go up the stairs. I probably shouldn't. It's very narrow. And slippy. But then again. That thistle's got to turn into something beautiful. And this is the Robbie Burns Museum. It's a spinning door, or you can go through that way. Gosh, this is the museum, everybody. Got lots of writing and stuff on there. We've got a monument that way where we just came from, and this is the playground. And you'll notice that there's wee bits and bobs of Robert's poems dotted about all the place. Don't really need to go that way. And here we go. The hunter loathes the morning sun, the rouse, the monument to my Joe. And there's the wee Cowris Timorous beastie there. To a mouse.
For more information on educational events, please ask a member of staff or visit our website. In our bright, airy cafe.
This is the Museum of Scotland's poet, Robert Burns. Many, many, many poems and songs that he's written here. To a Mouse. This is my favourite poem. And there's the poem there. I'll try and butcher it, okay? We've got wee sleekit cowering timorous beastie, oh what a panic's in thy priestie, thou need na flart a wa hafty, wi bickering brittle. Again, I'm Scottish, but I can't read Scots language. Don't know if you can hear this. I'll try and play this game. Hey, 48. That's the story of Tam O'Shanter. So him in the middle, you've seen him a while ago in the museum, the monument. And that's Tam O'Shanter on his horse. That's Tam O'Shanter running away from the witches. And that's Tam O'Shanter on his horse running away from the witch on the Brigadon. There's what killed Robert Burns. Right there, and the film, it's fantastic. I really enjoyed watching Of Mice and Men. Lenny and George. It's brothers and sisters. At the Robert Burns Museum. Going to investigate the gift shop and then we can go home. Press the button. Been my day at the Burns Museum. I've really enjoyed myself. Come with me on my next ventures, and thank you for watching this one. Enjoy your day and I'll see you soon. Bye!